Alright, so it's been a while since we played Runeterra on this stream, but, been distracted by some other games, notably Monster Hunter Rise for the Switch. I stream that on occasion on Fridays, and you can see some recordings of some moderately competent gameplay starting to pop up on my YouTube channel, but we'll mostly stick to casual gaming on the stream, I think, for that game going forward. But anyway, back here with Runeterra with the release of their latest expansion. We're trying Leona, Yasuo, mid-range control, whatever you want to call it. We're trying this archetype today with some new cards. So this is an archetype we've played on stream before. Probably one of my favorite decks in Runeterra over the course of my time playing with it overall. Just not so much from a power level perspective, but I just feel the deck is just very fun to play. Just an enjoyable archetype. And with this latest expansion, we've got a couple of cards that I think could be decent upgrades for this deck. So let's just look at them now. So Solari Sunhawk is the first one here. 2 mana, 2/3, already a decent rate. A decent body for the cost on a unit like this. Daybreak, stun the strongest enemy. So solid turn 2 play. Keeps the opponent's board in check, slows them down even further with that Daybreak effect, and the effect works toward both of our champions' level up conditions and their leveled up triggers. So just a solid addition to this archetype. Feels like it was made for this archetype, really. Just a perfect addition. But of course, it's a solid unit on its own. You know, slower Targon decks probably run this card. It's not an unreasonable inclusion in such decks because the effect is so reasonable, but especially great here. And so early game slows our opponents down. Mid to late game, especially with the leveled Leona and or Yasuo on the field, can generate a lot of value. Allow us to get aggressive from the stuns. Allow us to remove problem units potentially off the board with Yasuo. Yeah, just a great card in this archetype for sure. The other card we're trying out today, just a couple copies though. Eye of the Raharak. So 5 mana landmark, countdown 1, stun the 2 weakest enemies, Daybreak, summon a copy of me with countdown 2. So in this deck where we want to be getting Daybreak triggers as much as possible, this is a 5 mana stun 4 things over, 2 turns or 3 turns, I guess, because this is only going to stun your opponent's units on the following turn, starting on the following turn. In theory, a great card to curve into from Yasuo, right? Turn 4 Yasuo, turn 5 Daybreak, Eye of the Raharak. If they can't take that Yasuo off the table, this is going to generate a lot of value. It's going to really slow them down and or allow us to get aggressive, pressure their Nexus life total, while also potentially killing their units. Because it stuns the 2 weakest enemies, yeah, that's kind of, do we care about the weakest enemies? But that means they don't have chump blockers that they can put in the way of our bigger threats that we might already have on the field or that we play later, such as Yasuo. Yasuo being a 4/4 quick attack, oftentimes if they want to save themselves 4 points of damage, they're going to throw away a 1/1, a 2/1, or whatever they have on the field, but they can't do that with the Eye. The Eye is going to either stun them, let us get through, or, again, if Yasuo is on the field, they're just going to die, most likely. 2 weakest enemies usually probably dying to Yasuo's deal 2 trigger. But even if Yasuo's not on the field, this is still a Daybreak version of this gets him 4 out of 5 level up triggers, which is potentially quite good. And then all it takes is a Leona or maybe a Solari Sunhawk in the earlier turns, and there you go. Yasuo's leveled up for the rest of the game. So, potentially very good there. And again, early or mid-game is going to control the board a little bit, let us get to set up to start turning the corner. But late game, it's a fine top deck if it means pushing damage against maybe other mid-range decks or decks that are trying to gum up the board with weaker units, or potentially control decks, though we'll see how that goes. Other than that, the deck is pretty much unchanged from the last time we played it. We're taking advantage of course, Yasuo is the main reason why we're pairing Targon with Ionia, but also just they have solid cards in the form of Deny, Pretty unique effect in this game. Of course, of the latest with the release of the latest expansion. What is it called? Ascendant Empires of the Ascended. We have Shurima has a very similar effect, although not quite as a little bit more costly, even if it is a little bit more powerful. So Deny is still a pretty unique effect in the game. Concussive Palm, solid inclusion in mid-range control decks. I would say if you're in Ionia, just like a lot of value for the 4 mana, and of course pairs excellently with Yasuo. I just got a couple of tasty Fey Folk here just for keeping our life total high against aggro. It's also an okay attacker in matchups, and we have a Mina Swiftfoot here at the top end. Just a lot of power for 9 mana potentially. But yeah, the rest of the deck is just solid Targon control / Daybreak cards. Let's jump into some games and see how we do. Yep. Imagine we will run into this archetype a lot today. Kind of curious to see how it performs against what we got going on. Do I want Hush? I think I could do better than Hush in the opening hand. Solari Priestess is okay 3-drop. Would rather find the tasty Fey Folk or just 2-drop here, honestly, but I think I want to keep the Leona. Yeah, there's our 2-drop, and Deny. I always feels nice having a Deny in hand. Actually gonna pass here because I'd rather have this be a 3/3 on a turn where an opponent has the attack token to slow them down a bit if possible. Unfortunately, we can't interact with that right now, so I'm thinking I'm just gonna bank the spell mana. Of course, we kind of want to curve out as well. So maybe I bank 1, I split the difference, I bank 1, play the Solari Soldier. I guess I need something to do on the following turn as well, but that might be our Shield Bearer, so...
Bless the faithful and fear the heretics.
They'll never see us coming.
The second Leona. I'm gonna attack, see what they do. I'm assuming they're not taking the trade. Let's see what they play here. Emperor's Dais. I don't want to burn 2 spell mana, but healing for 2 doesn't seem that appealing. Putting this down isn't that great.
Unyielding light.
I guess we'll just play it to use our resources. I kind of missed 3 points of damage because of that, but I think that's fine. Concussive Palm's nice. It means we can at least stun this if it gets quite large, which it's looking to with his Emperor's Dais. If they play like a Blade Dance unit here, this is going to be quite large. Wait for them to attack before we stun. Yeah, I'll generate a little bit of value off of these. I guess this is a better block. You know what? I probably just want to play Leona.
The dawn has arrived.
Yeah, we'll just
carry her light across the mountain.
Because then we can have a Concussive Palm for a future turn. We might... Do we want a Morning Light next turn is the question. Might not be awful. Heals these guys up, applies some pressure, levels Leona. I think I'm into it. I guess they could have... They could be running Denies of their own in the deck.
I am the bulwark against darkness! The sun's splendor revealed.
That's fine, I don't want you blocking anyway. I'm definitely gonna go ahead and swing here. Saving, just banking the 3 spell mana. We're almost certainly gonna be using one of these 2 things in our next turn. We can actually use both, right? Because we'll have access to 9 mana.
By my side.
Our attack's not gonna get any better, so we may as well block here. I'm assuming these 2 are gonna trade into these. We might just take the 10 as well.
Dissident.
Oh, I suppose if he plays a Blade Dance unit, this thing's gonna hit us for a bunch now, because we don't have anything. But I think that's fine with 2 Star Shaping in hand.
You were always the Elder's favorite student.
And you were mine.
Okay. Could be...
The sun disk shines on us all.
That's mildly awkward. I'm actually just gonna pass here, because what they're likely gonna do is play Flawless Duet. Blade Dance 2, we're gonna block some stuff, and then we're gonna stun this big thing. I suppose we could deny this, but I don't think...
True is one heart to another.
3, 6, 9. Do I just take the 9 here? I think we do for now. Now we can play... I definitely would like to start shaping this turn. Let's play you.
My faith protects me.
This will be stunned.
Glorious light rains down.
Really would have liked to find a Yasuo
Blessings.
for that.
Fall, heretic.
We maybe I actually think I'll block like this, because at least this gets it down to 2, so if I want to stun this, it dies to Yasuo. Suppose I'll take the elusive since it blocks this. That's Raven. Probably where we want to start.
Solari control all that her warmth touches.
Our enemies approach. My hands are shaking.
Then hold on to mine.
We'll face
With me! Today is the day we reclaim our homeland!
The guilty were banned. Sunward.
I'm gonna pass here because they have a lot of mana up still to do stuff with. I want to make sure I have deny up. I suppose we can initiate some attacks. We can stun this and attack in with our 3s.
We will not suffer unbelievers.
They will not escape
Maybe
punishment.
this is wrong though. Maybe this is just a bait. I just realized they didn't really actually spend mana on that. I was actually thinking about this card in this archetype and if it might be good enough. It's just a cool, kind of a cool card anyway. I appreciate the opponent playing it.
Everything's better with company.
Two of those is a little scary. Now the downside to playing that 1/1 this turn is that we don't have like multiple Daybreak triggers off of Leona to like stun down their board. We do have this, which is nice. I might have to deny this Flawless Duet, huh? I'd have to pass here, because if they get really large green Glade duels, but how are they going to do it, right? I guess they could have another Blade Dance card. I'm going to pass and see what they do. Definitely feels bad denying that, but... We didn't find our, one of our 2 copy... I mean, we didn't find Yasuo, which is unfortunate. We didn't get a Solari Priestess with removal early, which, to be fair, maybe it was my mistake mulliganing that away in our opening hand because of this. Because we want, you know, chances to find things like,
what you have seen today.
like falling, what is it? Fallen Comet and Meteor? Whatever they're called.
See what will be.
So that we can interact with their stuff. And the other thing is we didn't find our 2 copies of the 6 mana. Oh, yeah, I don't remember names of cards in this game. It's been too long. Sunbursts is the card I'm trying to think of. All of these things would have been nice. So we play the Priestess. Azir is stunned, which is nice. I think it's okay because let's see if we can find. No, I think I have to go with the Warrior here. As much as I want this, I gotta take her out. Otherwise, she's just gonna generate value turn after turn. All right, 6/6 is over here. Derp. That's fine.
Let's move.
Remember this day.
Fight for the first lands!
Emperor commands. The order is given.
Back, heretic. Fall, heretic. You cannot sway me.
Guess it's the best we can do. If he has some other trixies up his sleeve with Blade Surge and other stuff, I want to be able to Concussive Bomb.
Not eternal.
We lose to double Drain 2, I guess, but I'm fine with losing to double Drain 2 in that case then.
Glorious sacrifice.
Yeah, this opponent's playing basically everything that I would have been playing in an archetype like this.
Shows of power excite the people in Quella.
I'm glad to see that it's, well, it's good against our control plan at least. Alright, we'll start with the Warrior because I want to kill Irelia.
I will shield my people as long as I draw breath.
By now, you know, it could easily be that our opponent has a couple more copies of a replacement Irelia in hand, so this might not do much.
My homeland.
We're also, of course, you know,
I'd raise 1,000 soldiers to fight for Solima.
Empires are
still
built
freeing
on
their
ambition
board.
and servitude.
They probably open attacks next turn, so I probably need to go a little wide.
Behold the sun's holy light.
From the stands!
Hush would have been nice earlier in the early game too to deal with this evasive unit for sure. Yeah, that's also an answer to this. So yeah, I feel like we got a little unlucky to find the answers to the amount of damage that we took early game to this thing. But it is what it is. You only have to attack with 2 things, right? Yeah, you can leave these back. In fact, I would leave the champion back. Obviously, it gets very big, but... okay, so I can block... Can I even live here is the question? Let's see. So we can block...
Fall, heretic!
You... Stun you. We take 10. But if I hush... one of you, we can live. Do I throw the Leona away? I think I have to leave this alive, actually. I guess we could stun that. Hush this. Block here.
Strike while the planets align.
I would like to... I don't think we win if we have to trade off our Leona, so...
In Shurima's name.
My family was raised on this soil.
Opponent's being pretty aggressive with their... Oh, that was another thingy. That's fine. Huh.
May our light shine forever.
Sunlight lines.
That was a good hit.
Behold the sun's holy light.
In Azir's name! They'll never see us coming.
Yep. All came down to not being able to interact with their elusive unit. Yeah, we had them dead, by the way. Because our,
This is but
because the morning light generated the 2-drop, we actually had them dead to anything but that. So close. Yeah, we needed, man. Feels like we got pretty unlucky that game because of that. Everything else, the way that game shaked out, if we had drawn like a Hush earlier, if we had drawn the Sunburst earlier. That's the way it goes sometimes. I also think our opponent was pretty aggressive with replacing their units, so like they would have had a lot of stuff that they could have replaced their stun things with just to stay alive and then potentially beat us on the crackback. How aggressive do we think they're going to be? I still don't know if I want star shaping in the opening hand, though. They could potentially be a very low to the ground, aggressive deck that then kind of has this higher top end. Like they could just have a they could have a very aggressive early game, but because they're more mid-range, I almost feel like I want the priestess. Nah, I think I want to full mulligan this. I want to ensure I find some 1s and 2s in our opening hand. Can I have that first hand back, please?
Explosives prime.
I'm just gonna move on. Turn 1 that thing, and I don't have anything in sight. I don't feel like dealing with that. No idea. More mid-rangey deck, maybe? Or they're just playing with new champion in their Slay, you know, aggro mid-range deck, whatever. Maybe I want the lifesteal just to have access to early game. No, I don't think so. These two, yes. I think let's get rid of the other two. Looks like our opponent had a shit mulligan. Or doesn't like playing against our fringe tier played archetype. I don't know. Concurrent timelines, Zillion combo deck. Got some counterfeit copies in there for the new Sumpworks posse, maybe. All kinds of good stuff like that. Deny seems like it might be good in a deck like against what our opponent is doing potentially.
Raise your weapon, sunward.
For some reason I thought I had the attack token. I don't know why. I guess I'll just deal with it then. Those time bombs deal 1 to everything? I don't remember. Deal 1 to everything.
Depending on me.
It's a Yasuo, that's pretty nice.
We're wasting time. The cave here needs our help.
Time spent planning is never wasted.
I'll take the Falling Comet.
My brethren.
No time to waste.
Take this guy out. I'll just take the 4 for now. I think we can use our life total as a bit of a resource here. Maybe I'm wrong.
Follow the wind, but watch your back.
They could have quicksand, so I'm not gonna attack with
I've
the
been practicing, and it's not
Yasuo.
perfect. But look,
If your prediction is correct, we have much to look forward to.
I think it's pretty safe to swing in here with that then. Oh no, they could still They could... No, they can't play that inside of combat. If they go under,
We're wasting time.
okay, they did it. I was gonna say if they go under mana for Rite of Negation, I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to Fallen Comet Zillion. Then again, there's no time bombs in sight anytime soon, right? I can go Leona Daybreak into Solari Sunhawk Daybreak the next turn, do stuff, potentially.
The dawn has arrived.
Carry her light across the mountain.
Sunlight lines.
Let's go! The guilty will bend.
So now this means that both of these will be the strongest unit, which means that when I play this Sunhawk, either one will die.
To shine like the sun, you must burn like it.
Seconds too late. Be cautious, Kahiri. We don't know what to expect. You worry too much. I'll be fine.
So we have 2 denies of our own, but he could have 2 rights of negation. Wouldn't mind a way to heal. I could trade off units more aggressively. Then again, this is card advantage. I could find a bomb with this. I already have a bomb in hand. It's also an elusive threat too. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with the Golden Sisters.
Bask in the light's radiance.
Ikathia!
Sure. I'm gonna pass here.
I always wondered what was out there.
They went under negation mana, so we'll do this. Am I playing Golden Sister before attacking? Kind of want Deny up still. What do we think about just passing? Is that crazy? Technically, they lose more mana than we do. They're just cantripping this. Oh, right. They technically slayed units. Supernova sounds lovely on their against their board.
If we can undo what has been done.
We can, Timekeeper. Let me show you.
Unfortunately, next turn, even with the banked spell mana, we don't have enough. I'm assuming that's a time bomb that he's putting in the deck. Yeah, it's definitely gonna do it. So now the question is, do I swing with someone in addition to Yasuo? No.
It's not safe. My work. We can always rely on you to keep us safe.
Man. Alright, fine. We'll play these.
The skies.
Dying's easy.
A backup Yasuo anyway. There's another one. Oh, I thought I picked the one that did. Oh, I mixed the two up. I had the option of the eight cost and this one, and I picked the wrong one. Well, shit. Which one? What do I do now? I guess this is still the best choice because I could do this and hold up deny. Doesn't feel great though. I feel like I'm just supposed to swing and see what they do. Maybe I play the Yasuo first. I want to play the Yasuo out before I put the Mina out.
Strike while the planets align.
The hour is mine.
Listen to me. It's not safe. I tried.
Do I deny that? I don't think so.
Now, then, or soon.
If he has another thermal beam here for that Yasuo, it's fine. So we have another one. Eye of the Raharok, not bad.
Let's go, Keeper. No time to waste.
Remember, time spent planning is never wasted.
Now we play the Mina, right? I guess it... I could just let this attack and then it frees up a space on the board for Eye.
Feet were made for roaming and kicking.
Set him up. We'll knock him down.
Now let's do
Not
this.
bad, kid. Destiny's waiting. Gaithier.
I can replay the Sai Scout. And then we have a pretty nasty open attack.
Daylight everlasting.
Alright, let's see if we can do a little bit better against this. Well, this is a pretty nasty curve, and if they don't have an interaction, that's really good. Kinda risky, potentially, keeping this hand, though. Really wanted to see a 1 or 2 drop in these first 2 draws. Excellent. I'm gonna pass because we don't have the attack token.
The desert by my side.
Bless the faithful and sear the heretics.
See what we see, soldier. Sand and blood!
The guilty were banned.
Now, the nice thing about our Tasty Faithfolk friend here is that the Sand Soldiers and the blades only have 1 attack, so this 2 toughness means that we can potentially gain 8 life with this.
I can learn from watching you.
Oh, it's potentially a big turn for them, so I'm just gonna pass for now and see what they end up doing.
No weakness.
So they have enough to play that, huh? So how much damage would we take? This is gonna become a 4/4. We could trade with it. Oh, I could hush you too. I'm gonna pass, actually.
What are you?
So now we can stun this, and if they want to attack with the quick attacker, we can hush. Or we can just play the Yasuo.
Sleep is for the guiltless.
And punch!
I think I might actually block here, and I'll use this as a gain 6. Okay. No time like the present.
Our enemies approach. My hands are shaking.
Then hold on to mine. We dance to the drums of war, and all our hearts beat as one.
I'm gonna take the 3 here, or 4.
Our son.
fight true with one heart to another.
Welcome to try. You're strange.
I'm gonna keep this around because we could potentially stun through their board and then get a hit with this and then get another hit when they
My
block.
homeland.
Where they fall, freedom grows.
A dance for two hearts, united in war.
Wow, that's a 0 cost. Why would they swap there and not push damage? Alright.
Flow.
Why do they have the attack token? Did I miss something? Was this their attacking turn the whole time?
Who are you?
Not you.
Did I miss something? I didn't think that was their attacking turn. It wasn't, right? Because we played... I'd have to watch that replay. I swear that they did not have the attack token. Do they get it for free for some reason when they blade dance? Okay. Either that was a massive brain fart or I missed something. Tasty Fey Folk, probably not great. I think we just want to curve out with threats in this matchup. Like that. That looks pretty good to me. Yeah. Play you into you. Probably
Bless
fine.
the faithful and sear the heretics.
A leveled Leona on turn 4 is probably where we want to be.
My faith protects me.
Follow the horizon.
I want to do this. It's for me. This will stop their Draven, which is nice.
Humanity is obsolete.
Now I think we just want to bank the spell mana.
Can you improve perfection?
Scorching light. Bask in her radiant blessing.
Don't blink or you'll miss me.
System upgrade.
Watch and learn.
How much do I care about him getting the thingy here? We have a backup Leona if he wants to then hit us with a thermo beam. So I think I'm okay just playing a Leona out. Actually, am I? No, I think I'm just gonna pass here for now. I don't know if that I want to play out a Leona for nothing.
Can you improve perfection? A ticket to the gun show.
Now we can play out a Leona. Because I don't think I want to play out Golden Sisters next turn. Yeah, no, I probably do to block the Ezreal, actually. And if I'm doing that, then I don't have any mana up, but then I don't have anything in hand that I'm using that mana for anyway, so...
The dawn has arrived. With its light, the Solari will unite the heavens.
I guess I could Morning Light too, but it's probably not winning this game. Eye is actually not a bad thing either. I suppose he could have landmark destruction and force Ezreal through. This also just puts a lot of pressure on him. But if he thermo beam, well, if he thermo beams, let's just do this and see what happens. He could have another static shock, which could be the reason why he used it before. It could have just been to use spell mana and put these in range of his 1/1 to block.
I am the bulwark against darkness!
Meteor shower is nice.
Behold the sun's holy light.
Safety disengaged.
Unwavering strength.
Have faith.
System upgrade.
I have the best job.
Do we want a Sunhawk first? Could play Golden Sister.
The world's a big place. Let's see all of it. God axes need victims.
So how big can this thing get? You can become a 4. Draven plus this kills her. You can kill her with a lot of stuff. So I'm just gonna skip the block. That's kind of nice. I guess... I feel like I want to play Golden Sister to start getting our life total back up there, but I think I might be this. Next turn, if both live, then the next turn it locks down you and the other thing. The following turn, we could potentially punch through for a lot of damage. Yeah, I don't know about this.
sunlight blinds.
The problem is their deck has a lot of inevitability, right? With Ezreal, they just see so many cards, and they can. It's easy for them to target things and level them up, and then just burn us out. Guess we'll just pass. If he plays more stuff, we probably just play a Sunhawk as a blocker. Well, that we're gonna deny. Just play you out.
Safety disengaged.
There's our Yasuo. But we, are we playing Yasuo out next turn? Yeah, probably.
Maybe I do have a future. I go where the road takes me.
Another thermo, another beam. This does not work the way I want it to, does it? It does. Huh.
Strike while the planets align.
Okay. Probably want to do it then. Because if he can't kill Yasuo this turn, then I'm going to get a lot of value off of the eye popping off next turn anyway.
No way! Firing!
Who said that? Yeah.
Fallen leaf.
Watch and learn.
Can you improve perfection?
I see every move.
System upgrade.
Time for the moneymakers. What's my name?
So these two will be stunned, which is nice. Yeah, I think I gotta start with this and see what we find. Is it just another Golden Sister? It's probably Fallen Comet, huh? Probably playing Golden Sister this turn. Well, if it's Fallen Comet, at least kills, like, I guess Fallen Comet lets us kill
Glorious light
a
rains down.
thingy.
What once was two, now is one. It is time.
Safety disengaged.
That's a Yasuo. We're just gonna outright obliterate Draven. This might be wrong because I'm giving up a Daybreak trigger.
Don't leave! Face my shield.
Back, heretic.
I don't think I can afford to take any amount of damage here.
Believe or burn.
I think I gotta do something like this.
Perfection.
It's actually not that bad because we can now play Yasuo this turn, Sunhawk next turn to finish off this ballistic bot.
System upgrade. I'm ready. Enough! I'll end this!
Are we just done? Yeah, we're just done.
Time to start over. Again.
Again. Oh. Yeah, I think our last opponent played that pretty well, it seemed. Because they could have, like, machine gunned down our board early, and then they would have potentially not had a way to deal with a Yasuo that could have caused them a lot of problems, but we ended up drawing another one. So, deny. Do we want deny in this matchup? I don't think so. I think I like these, though.
What is darkness to the unseen?
We weren't expecting callers!
I'm gonna pass because he likely has a way to sacrifice this.
A duty fulfilled, a life undone.
Then I'm gonna want a way to stun it.
No place for men. For their hubris.
I was gonna say that would have been nice if our opponent just wanted to give us
You will serve
2 free points of, or 3 in this case. Huh. It's not great. I'm just gonna pass. I'll see what they do.
Remember me, little one. Please! Raise your weapon sunward.
Chances are this is trading with one of these anyway, so I'm just gonna swing.
You! Yes, you!
It's probably all it's gonna kill. So.
a duty fulfilled, a life undone. No place for men.
Taking 8 here would be kind of rough. I think I'm okay taking 3 though. Suppose we want to stun you because he could slay in response to this and deal a little bit more damage.
The cycle is
Pass, bank the spell mana.
a duty fulfilled, a life undone.
Now the question is, do we be resource efficient?
I go where the road takes me.
Guess we can do this because then if they don't open attacks next turn, Leona kills this guy. If they do open attacks, we have okay blocks.
Away like grains of sand.
One blade, one purpose.
Still kills everything, I think, and if they have something here, probably boned anyway. Another concussive palm is a great draw. We'll see what they do.
Pieces. Disintegrate.
Really?
You cannot win.
So they're not attacking with this. That's odd. Guess I'll just do this then.
The cycle is done. A life undone.
Our courage will never fade.
See what we see, soldier. Your time in the cycle is done.
So deny. That's not awful. Kind of want to play you because then you can block the fearsome.
Daylight everlasting.
Also want to get more daybreak triggers.
Mortals know what awaits them. Few can know what death and eternity is.
To shine like the sun, you must burn like it!
Judgment awaits.
What's his base state again? He's a 2/2.
Gaze into the light.
Oh, this was... There was no reason to do
Glorious
this.
light rains down.
You will serve through me.
I mean, it's nice to get those triggers, I saw.
For the screams.
Daylight warms the heart and lights the way.
Sweet town, boys. The sweet tones of misery.
Let my stars guide all travelers onward.
Sand and blood. I own you.
Open your eyes. Back, Herod. heretic.
I will protect you.
I kind of want to block here. Or stun here, rather.
You will serve through me.
Do I want to deny that? I don't think I can because I could so easily lose to Atrocity. Then again, I have Star Shapings. And he's not in range of it right now. I suppose he could Atrocity and then Slay Thresh in response and that would kill me. I feel like I really need this to go off. Do I? Certainly wouldn't hurt. He's probably going to end up having another one.
Strike while the planet
Let's try it. I suppose the Star Shapings can also just find us.
Cycle is done.
Now he can kill and then do it.
Snow will await them. Few can know what death and eternity hold in store.
Huh. This could potentially win us the game next turn, or I could play this now. No, that's not gonna do it.
Hello! 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 The Emperor commands, the land obeys.
Yes.
The deny is nice. Guess there's no way to stop Nasus from leveling up, huh? So, and then we can't play this and have Atrocity up. So I have to like give up a bunch of units. Yeah, that's not great. I guess I could... No, it doesn't work either.
Is this what you see?
I guess we just double block then.
You fulfilled a life undone. The wheel never stops turning. You will serve through me. You fulfilled a life undone.
Yeah, I guess it's just not gonna do anything anymore because it is -2. He's not even in range of this. That kind of sucks.
If I'm forgotten, then no.
Yeah. We probably can't win at this point. We'll move on. Our opponent's gonna find a way to like kill his units off, and get 2 more Nasus triggers and an Atrocity, I assume. How long have we been playing? We might do a couple more games and then move on. Seems like a pretty aggressive deck, potentially. Blade Dance, Draven. I think I want to find more early plays. I don't mind a Leona in a hand where we have some 1 and 2 Daybreak, like 1 and 2 drop Daybreak units, but since we don't have that, Star Shaping is nice, Eye potentially nice. Yeah, if they're gonna pass, I'm just gonna keep passing back. Okay, in this case I'll use this.
I taste purple.
Just have something to spend our resources on.
It's Draven time.
Wanting is strange.
He could have whatchamacallit here, but I think I'm okay with getting hit by that. Second Leona's nice. If he attacks, we're just gonna take the hit. Not a big deal.
Water changes but never breaks.
Daylight breaks on the battlefield. Behold the sun's holy light.
It's a bit problematic because it does mean he gets a lot of to generate a lot of cards with this guy, but I think I'm okay with that. Yeah. I guess I should have supposed that he would have had something like that.
A gift from the river folk.
I think I need to try, because it definitely could be that he's making that attack thinking I won't block or not minding that I have a I get no value off the off of that 3 drop of mine, other than the 4 damage I cause him, which not that big of a deal. Huh. I think just for the value it generates, I think this is worth playing out like this. Keeping this thing locked down for a little bit is very appealing. It's also this also means any Yasuos we draw are going to be leveled. So.
They thought we wouldn't fight back.
The dawn has arrived.
Maybe I'm just supposed to sunburst this.
The sun's splendor revealed.
A gift from the river folk.
They could deny this, which would suck. We're still at full health, though. And I don't know that I care about the Daybreak trigger on that as much anymore. It still kills that thing. That's what we find here. Shower, Falling Comet, all real nice.
Bask in her radiant blessing. Behold the divine power of the sun!
This gets denied, not a big deal. We have the Sunburst. Plus blockers for next turn.
This might hurt you.
Face my shield. Back, heretic.
to leave a dent.
Suppose you could have a deny here. Another deny, but I think that's okay.
What form will the waters take?
I think I take even these are just too expensive. I think I take this for the potential use down the line. That's a Leona. Don't know that's gonna be good enough. We'll see. Need to build up a bit more of a board for that.
Behold the sun's holy light.
Wisdom is strength.
They a crowd favorite deck too? Question mark. If they don't open on attacks, I think I'm going to try to Morning Light.
Engulf them.
In this case, run back the same play we did last time.
You cannot win.
Actually, do I want to do this? He has the +1 double attack thing. Unfortunately, we don't have a way to stop that. But we do have a backup Leona in hand, so that's not the biggest of deals.
Our sun will not set today.
We swim within the flows of magic.
The power of the immortal sun. Glorious light rains down.
The strength of the sun and my faith are one. Bless the people and fear the heretics.
Sunlight blinds. Daylight is unrelenting, but not eternal.
think we're going to play the other Solaris Sun Soldier and Star Shaping this turn so that Supernova can obliterate these.
Ours is the one true light.
Glorious light rains down.
Punish transgressors.
Face to the sun!
Strike, we will reform. Currents, pull them down.
Time for the moneymakers.
Okay.
What form will the waters take? Waters are still a gift from the river folk.
Everlasting.
As much as I want to save him, we have another one in hand, and ooh. Probably want the big Dargon.
I'm all formed up. This might hurt you.
No mercy for heretics.
They could easily have denied. They've drawn a lot of cards, including a lot of spells, although I think we've seen most of what spells they've drawn. Still, there's a good chance this gets denied. But if so, then it buys us time to find an alternate answer. So. Huh. Wow, that actually won. Wow. All right. Been playing this for 90 minutes. Yeah, I think that's gonna do it for me for today. It was fun diving back in to the game. You know, obviously this deck doesn't seem to be too well positioned against a lot of what the field is going on, but you know, my rustiness combined with unfamiliarity with the new cards, new play patterns that they present, means I probably wasn't playing 100% optimally anyway, and the deck might not be 100% optimally built for the current format, but it seems reasonable. It seems like a good starting point at the very least, and even if it's still just kind of like, you know, nowhere near the top tier deck, I think it's still just very playable. You can win some games and have some fun doing so, playing something a little bit different. So yeah, I think I'm definitely gonna play this more this week, as I decide what to play, what to try out next. So with that, that's gonna do it for me today. I'm gonna take a quick break and then we're gonna switch to Monster Hunter. So stick around if you're interested in seeing some gameplay of that. Otherwise, take care. We'll see you next time. Thanks for stopping in. I think I'm gonna go off stream for